It's been rainy weather, but hopefully the night sky should be clear. Oh, I hope so. I do hope that you get to see it. It's something that I've always wanted to see, and I do still want to go like way, way, way north and see them properly. I mean, it's part of the trip that I definitely want to do, and go and see like just all of Scandinavia, because yes, all of it. But being able to see it, considering I'm in like the south of England, was quite an incredible thing. And it was so lovely to have, like, you know, that we shared it with quite a lot of people. So like my family WhatsApp group was just like lit up, literally, with the pictures of the lights and stuff, and it was lovely to see. Oh, and the bot raided people's chats. I mean, what do you mean? Because I showed you a screenshot of like when they were chatting. Wait, is it happening again tonight? Apparently. Kept checking out the windows last night. They went too far west. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I know anybody who sort of lives relatively around your area. I could speak to my mum, because I know I have like relatives who sort of live in your part of the world, Green. So I can speak to my mum. Do they have a top 10 song, Northern Lights? Quite possibly. Just want the clicks fingers, poof into shower, no doing before, after, poof back comfy dress. Exactly. And no standing underneath the water waiting for it to get warm. Although, this is a huge first world problem, and I am very grateful that I have running water in my house and hot water as well. It's something that not everybody has, so I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. I'm just saying the difficulties of being able to get into the shower. The executive dysfunction is real. Do you love a Northern Lights suplex? You do. I love a locomotion Northern Lights suplex. Aurora WhatsApp, useful for checking very locally. Oh, Nino, thank you. We shall have to check. But yeah, check towards the northern horizon. I think yesterday for us it was like between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Pia, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for coming in and welcome it officially. The words failed me just then, but there we go. But I really do appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. The irony is a lot of people that are lashing out like that are in pain because of isolation. They'd be welcomed in these communities that just try and connect with the people they're attacking. Yes, that. I've seen it before. I've seen not in Twitch, but like there were people who were reaching out to like queer activists and stuff, and like trans folks, and saying, you know, things like, you know, my child wants a binder, and you know, all of this, and they managed to talk them down and like actually get them to explain, and like did it purely through kindness. They were like, you are an amazing parent for being worried about your child, and I'd like to talk to you about the things and make sure that, you know, you don't need to worry about these things, and we can talk it out. And like they absolutely turned it around from, you know, you're corrupting my child, to, you know, because they expected the attack. They came in expecting that they were going to get the backlash, and it was like, no, they were just met with kindness, and you just couldn't argue with it because it was just kindness that was just coming straight out at them, you know. It was a wonderful thing to see. I saw a TikTok yesterday of a woman say she went to Iceland to see the Northern Lights and saw nothing because they're all down here. Oh no, I shouldn't giggle. But imagine if you had planned that and then you went, oh no. But yeah, I am hoping, like, I mean, I haven't actually spoken to our lovely friends, because we do have a lot of Swedish people in the community. Do you get to see Aurora Borealis, or do you get to see it quite often? Is it something that's quite rare where you are? Because I was always assuming that, you know, basically the further north you are, the more likely you are to see these kind of celestial things. Mushloon, welcome in. Please let me know I'm pronouncing that correctly, but come on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. It's okay if I don't see them. Seeing everyone's photos has been wonderful. Isn't it been beautiful? I think someone made a joke the other day which made me giggle quite a bit, and they were just like, isn't it lovely that the bisexual flag decided to go up into the sky for all of us to see? And I'm like, it did. It was definitely those colours in some places. That was perfect, like mushroom but with loon. Mushloon! Oh hi! That emote's gorgeous. It looks very much like Tara. Would you like to see Tara? Hold on. This is Tara, my hair. She actually needs a little bit of work to make her a bit more, a bit less squishy. But look, little matchy friend. Ah, they've even got the little flower garland on. This is Tara. We made her a long time ago. I think she might be the next one to be up for a little tidy up, don't you think? She's looking a little... She needs a boop, though. Boop! Mushling is this precious name. It really is, isn't it? Bunny. Bunny, little bunnies. She's adorable. Thank you. We do love Gia. So cute. Thank you. Your emote is so cute. So I'm guessing if you have emotes, then that means that you do the streamings. We are trying not to do the shout outs today because we did get bot raided earlier. We don't want to make anybody a target. But if you want to follow, if you are a streamer, I'd love to give you a little follow. Let us know what your streams are about. If you want to chat or lurk, whatever you feel good with doing. We're just glad that you're here with us. Need to go to an area where there's barely any light pollution to see the northern lights better in the sky. But that's the thing. Like I live like south of London, south-ish of London here. And I was able to see them with light pollution, but only through my phone. And then, like I said, if you find a place to lay out and look at the sky and just let your eyes adjust, then after about 10 or 20 minutes, you might be able to see them with the naked eye, but you can see them better with your phone. Try and see them tonight, maybe since I've been stuck in bed for 2 days. Oh, mama, have you got everything you need? I hope you feel better soon. Make sure that I caught everything. Don't have running hot water unless I put the immersion heater on. Yeah, but the thing is, you do have access to it. And I'm very grateful that you do. But I think I also just wanted to make the point, like, I tend to try and check in with my privileges and just go, look, you know, I'm having a bit of a moan about this, but I am, at the end of the day, I am grateful that I have hot running water, that I have a roof over my head, that I have money in my pocket, you know? That I have a lot of things which we take for granted in the Western world a lot, or we take for granted in this country as well, because not everybody in this country has access to those things. And it's worth keeping in mind that, like, I'm incredibly grateful for what I've got, and if I can help other people with that, then I will. Because yeah, we do tend to take it, you know, when we realise it, when things like our immersion heater breaks, our boiler breaks, or our water's not on, or our Wi-Fi breaks, or whatever. Oh, kitty, meow. Not to get political, if the left could stop eating its own and just be a little bit more kind in general, we would get a lot more done. Just making sure I've caught everything. Oh, thank you, Zelda, for sharing the linkies. Let me have a little look-see at that. Am I signed in? Oh. Wow. That is incredible. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. It just looks like iridescent, like, the water looks so stunning. They're like opal colours, you know what I mean? That's beautiful. Thank you, Zelda, for sharing. Just gave Ginger a bit of a brushing. I've thoroughly offended him and his ancestors. I've got to do the same. I've got to give Peanut's ears a clean and give her a bath and a brush. She's going to hate me. Help. Very visual up here where I am, middle of South North. We had so much last summer. It was crazy. Oh, squishy. If I come over, are you going to show me all the northern lights, please? Order tree toes for the good boy. I'm crocheting along while watching the magic. Oh, amazing. Look at the little kitty. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look at him. No, if your phone has an off camera. This is true, yeah. If you do have night mode and stuff, it definitely helps. I just seen an Instagram reel of two guys walking home drunk, looking up at the sky and seeing purple lights, thinking it's the Northern Lights. Walk around the corner and it's a Premier Inn. Perfect. I wonder if they're going to use that as, like, advertising. I did see one earlier that I think I shared in a Discord. It was for the London Film and Comic Con, and it was like, if you didn't see the Aurora Borealis, then you'll be able to meet him in July. And then it was David Boreanaz, and it made me laugh a lot. Tried yesterday. I was thinking too tired to see anything. I live in Denmark. Oh, okay. We have, like I said, we have a few Scandi friends in here, so you are very, very welcome. One of my student friends lives in Scotland. We've seen the Northern Lights the other night. It is more likely to see them the further north you go in the UK, which is why it was such a surprise to see it. Like I said, you know, we're about an hour and a bit away from like our closest south coast area here, so it was incredible to actually get to see it down here because it's such a rare occurrence. Won't get to see the Northern Lights where I am. Too much rain or overcast. Oh, but that's a shame. Same energy from Arctic Tree Line. Oh, it is. Oh, that's pretty. I love the flavor text too. We can go in night nature. What's the lake and have a midnight picnic? That sounds beautiful. Can Green come? We were saying Green and I are gonna. In fact, Green and I are gonna snuggle indoors, and then Squishy and I we shall go out on midnight picnics, and everyone's free to join if you want. Hey, Panda Goddess, how you doing? Welcome in. Lovely to see you again. Going outside to play. Take care, Stevie. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Skull and Hattie. Oh, look at the babies. Oh, I love them. The little kitties. Oh, enjoy that lunch, Mel. Thank you for the lurk. Hi, Mama Kestrel. How you doing? This is Pan. He's getting there slowly. We are currently making the pipes. So they're going to be sitting in his hands like this. In fact, I think from that way. Because it's like lighter to the higher notes to the lower notes there. Everyone's invited. Yes, perfect. We're all going. It's good to see you, Mama Kestrel. I hope you are well on this lovely Sunday. Oh, Squealy is fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. We have about an hour and 15 in which I'm going to finish these little pipes, get them attached, and then maybe add some flowers or some leaves or something. We're just going to be adding detail today, so. Been in a medieval market. Oh yes, how was it? Ate too much good food, was axe throwing, sword training, mead testing, and too much of tasty, tasty food. That sounds like an incredible day. I'm so glad you had fun. I would like to go, please. Truly a beautiful job. Love everything about him. Thank you. That's so kind of you. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun making this one. Ooh! JR, should I tell them? Should I tell them now? After you yelling at me yesterday, and then I never got the chance because of the silly raid, but... I Pan! Always! He is a good dude. I mean, he technically he was kind of the bad boy, but, you know, he's fun too. Do it! Okay, so, friends, I have something very exciting. Although, well, it's exciting now, but, like, it might get exciting in time. Floof! Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that. He is a good bad boy. He is a very good bad boy, yes. Oh, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. I hope you're well today. Thank you for coming by. So, yes, exciting thing. Haven't had it confirmed yet, but I have submitted an idea, a design idea, to the Desert Bus annual craft along. And what happens there is you send photos of your previous work, ideas of your current, of like what you want to submit, and they then choose the favorites, and then I basically have until September to finish the design off, and then send it to them. And then in November, as part of the Desert Bus week-long charity stream, on behalf of raising funds for Child's Play charity. If it gets picked, then that's when I would be making it and sending it off by September. And if it does, then it will be either part of their sort of like raffle, auction, giveaway type thing to raise funds for the charity. And I'm very, very excited about the idea. Should I tell them what the idea is, though? Because it is a fun one. We'd kind of discussed it on stream already, I think, but like I've kind of organized it a little bit more now. So, hey, sweet wild thing, how you doing? Lovely to see you. So yeah, the idea. It is, Cara. It is indeed. Yes. So the idea that I had was because it's run by a wonderful bunch of people. They do also stream as well. A Canadian kind of comedy group, bunch of nerds called Loading Ready Run, and they've put on Desert Bus for the last like 18 years or something ridiculous. It's just been going on for a long time, but it's become this amazing huge thing. And they, over the last few years, they've started sort of within that week, they've raised like over $1 million for Child's Play charity, which helps children access gaming, regardless of their like their mobility and things like that, and makes it easier for them to access. Also helps, I think, helps children in like hospitals and things like that as well. There's a lot of wonderful things that they do. But they've been raising money for them, and they play a game while all of this is going on. They have one person who is the driver, and they're playing a game called Desert Bus, which is a tiny mini game inside a Penn and Teller game, which is called Smoke and Mirrors. And Desert Bus, you basically drive in a straight line for 8 hours between Tucson, Arizona, and is it Reno or is it Vegas? It's Reno, right? I can't remember. And then you get there, you win a point, and then you turn around and you start driving another 8 hours back again. And it's meant to be the most like dull, boring game ever. But yeah, Vegas, there we go. And so the idea is basically it's just meant to be a really annoying, terrible game. But they've kind of turned it into a thing where there's always someone driving the bus. And so they keep going, they do that for an entire week. And they just keep driving back and forth while there are other activities going on, so it would be incredibly dull just to do the bus bit. But yeah, it kind of gave me the idea to make the cat bus, to needle felt a large cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro, but put Desert Bus kind of elements on it to make it a desert cat bus. So so it will look pretty much like the cat bus that you know from the movie, but just like with little nods here and there to people, like a proper, like, if you know kind of thing. So if that does happen, then I will let you guys know so that you can tune in to Desert Bus and see how much we're able to help raise. And maybe we'll get some new friends coming over to come and check us out, come and hang out with us as well, which would be wonderful. Anything I'd be concerned about with the idea is maybe it would be a copyrighted character. Since it'd be for charity, there might be a chance the owners of that character might see it or just overthinking it. Yeah, the only thing that I'm thinking is that like they have craft along prizes for like every year. It's an incredibly nerdy place, so like pretty much everything that is made has some kind of element to it which relates to like popular characters and stuff. Otherwise I absolutely wouldn't have done it. But we've seen, you know, like woven blankets with like Zelda designs on them. We've seen a lot of like Magic the Gathering stuff and all sorts of things, and there's never really been any issues because it's usually a one-off item and it's being done for charity, so the money isn't necessarily being sort of exchanged directly for the product, if that makes sense. So it should work. Love Cat Bus! Yes, I'm so excited to try it. And if I can get it to work, it will have a light up element. Just saying. So it might have light up Cat Bus eyes. So I'm very excited. I don't think I'm going to be doing it on stream because I really want to just focus on it and try and get it as good as I can in the time that I have. But I will be possibly doing like either work in progress photos, maybe videos, I'm not sure. I'll try and figure it out so that I can share it with you guys and so that you know where I am with the process, at least, if we do get in. But even if we don't, I mean, I'd love to try making it. I'd love to try making like a bigger, more detailed piece, I guess. And see how well we can get on with that without the things. But spam posting in Discord had more to say than I realised. Some of it's for Cozy and some of it is applicable to everyone. Oh, thank you, Sir Hannah. I really appreciate the time taken to do that. And it's absolutely fine. You go ahead and spam away. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I look forward to reading it and making sure that we've got this place as safe as possible. So go for it. Just be cautious. Absolutely, I will. I'm sure, like I said, you know, it has to be submitted to them, and they've been doing this for 18 years. So I need to speak to them anyway because it's being shipped to Canada so that they can ship it out to the winner. And Canada, like Australia, but not quite as strict as Australia, have rules about shipping things that are wooden. And I wanted to put it on like a wood base and actually make it into a proper like display piece. So I have to be careful about like what type of wood I use to put it on the base. It should be okay though. Yeah, haven't been problems with other prize makes. There have been Pokemon makes, and you know how litigious the Pokemon company is. Like I said, I think if you can say like it's charity, it's not necessarily it's not a parody in most cases, but it is also like not being mass produced. It is a fan art piece which is being auctioned off to raise money for charity, and you'd have to be a bit of a jerk to be like, no, you're not allowed. My pleasure. I hope it helps. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I am sure that I'm sure there will be some bits in there that I've not been aware of, but it's so lovely that we know that we've got these amazing communities around us. Like I said, if you're not following Sir Hannah, please go and give her a follow. Yeah, it's really lovely to know that like we've got communities who are looking out for each other and supporting each other and stuff. It is very comforting to know, you know. Okay, so we're almost there with the panpipes. What do we think? It looks kind of okay. I'm going to try and put some of that purple that we were talking about earlier. Where's that purple? Not that purple. This purple? This purple. There we go. I'm going to try and put a little bit around there so it kind of holds them together but also looks like a little panpipe band-ish, sort of. In great power with his pipes. Yes, we are getting there slowly. I'm learning, like I said, after, however long of me being like, no, I need to finish this, like, within 1 stream or 2 streams. I'm like, no, just keep going. Like, take your time over it. But it does mean that I've got some older pieces that I really want to kind of work over again and get them looking a little bit neater, a little bit tidier. And then eventually we shall have a shop open selling all the bits. Would you felt it on stream or do off stream, so less pressure and do in your own time? Yeah, I think with this one, I think I'd probably do it off stream and just have it as a little project that I'd be able to work on. Just so, like, if I do start getting into the real details and stuff, and the fact that, like, I'm trying to think, there's not been a lot, apart from Gandalf. We do love Gandalf. Should we show Gandalf? I think we should show Gandalf. He deserves being shown. I do want to redo his staff, actually. But like Gandalf, like, he was meant to look sort of, like, recognisable. Excuse me. He was meant to look recognisable. Now I find you! Dang it! I thought we'd run out of this colour, which is the colour that I actually use for his skin, and I've just uncovered a massive load of it. So you could go over there. I don't need you right now. But it's very helpful to know that I have you. I need to tidy this place a little bit. Yeah, I think, knowing that, yeah. You don't go with such a fiddly shape. Thank you. This is a bit odd. Bit of a strange one, but I thought if I put the band around it, it might look a little bit more panpipe-ish. Not a violent person, but you smacking hands if folk rush good art. Take your time. But again, like I said, I'd kind of got it into my own head and like made my own decision that was how it had to be. That like I was like, I need to finish it in this 1 stream or 2 streams, and I was putting so much pressure on myself, and then not taking time over bits that I really wanted to take time over. And then I chatted with chat and chatted with the community, and they were just like, we just come to hang out. Doesn't matter if it takes, 1 week or 10 weeks to finish something. We're just hanging out, having fun, and it's nice to see something take shape and all of that. And I was like, fair enough. We should do that then. I'm not that shape at all. I'm rounder. Well, I want to give you a cuddle though, Odd. Can I have a cuddle? Hey, Fern. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing all right too. Oh, I saw actually. You're having not such a good day. Let me catch up with you. Hold on. Not having a good day for some reason. Scared to stand up because I feel horrible. It will probably get better later. Oh, buddy. I hope that you can have a little sit down and just have a little relax. Yes, the bus has a slight drift too, so you can't just step away from the game. And if you end up in the ditch, you have to get towed back also in real time. And it is frustrating. I think I'm ashamed if something goes twang, you're getting such a hug. Yes. I am ready for this. Gonna be so good. Might be cool to be a snap picture of the process every now and again. Yes. Well, I was thinking that, or sitting here, because sitting here actually helps me to focus, because there's not a lot to focus on or distract me from. But if I'm sitting here and doing it myself, with just my music on, I can actually get quite a bit of work done. So it'll be interesting to see like how quickly I can start making things if I'm just focusing. And this is not me saying I don't want to be doing the chat and stuff, because I love the chat and stuff. But if there's something that I really need to focus on, then I could just hit record but not hit stream, if that makes sense. Braces, assuming I'm allowed to tag along. We haven't even made any plans. I'm just literally saying, oh! Buddy! Floof, thank you so much for the gifty sub to Fern. There you go, Fern. You get the emotes now. I hope they help you feel better. But yeah, you're getting the same. Such a hug. Also a respectful high five. Aww! Bunch of cuties! Right, so I'm using the tiny needle. I probably should use the slightly bigger one just to make sure that I'm actually sculpting this. That might help a bit, actually. Yes, you get the emotes, you get the froggy emote! Who has the froggy? The froggy is the newest one. Ooh, Zelda, I love that one. Right, so if you haven't been here before, this is the jar of stars, hidden behind a big load of yarn that I just located. Let's move that out of the way too. So this is our jar of stars. If you haven't seen it before, this is where we put all of the good thoughts, the positivity, and all of that good vibes coming from our lovely community. And the very lovely Zelda has put a good reminder in there. You can't rush great art. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. It's a very good thing to remember. So I'm going to put this, a little bit of black ink, I think, on this one. Good shaky, 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 shaky. Because we all like that noise. I know we do. Oh, and look at the frogs! The frog is so cute! Oh no! It was Maggie's idea. It was Maggie Pom's idea to do the froggy frogs. I feel that way with my stories, especially the big one. Part of me wants to just get to the end, but also just want to see how the story unfolds. I'm about halfway through the word count. I've estimated works for the genre and age group my book is in. Well, I mean, I've seen people do it literally before where they've gone, right, this is the beginning of my story, this is the middle of my story, this is the, you know, the big thing that happens, and this is the end. And then kind of start filling in the details. And you can, like, you know, get all of the information in there that you need to, but you've got that kind of path going. So this is from Zelda, so thank you for this one, Zelda. So what we do when we have a lovely message from the community is we write it on a strip of paper. There we go. We write it on a strip of paper, we fold it up into a star, and we pop it in the jar, and all of the messages go into the jar of stars section on the Discord as well. So if you are ever in need of a little boost, a little positive message, a little message of comfort, and you just want to go through and have a little read, I would highly recommend you going in there. It really does help. Remember, slow and steady. Oops. Wins the race. It knew. I think my worry was originally words. Words are really hard today. I think my original worry was that people would just get bored. That if they came back and they were like, oh, they're making the same thing again, you know, it would just be, it would end up getting boring. But, you know, we have a lot of people who are just enjoying vibing here with all the people that we have here. So I appreciate everyone being here. Look at all the flags. It's back, it's happy time. I love this. You get nice and snugglies. Share a video clip in Discord of the song I learned on pan flute as a kid. You need to watch it post-stream. I will. Thank you so much. I will check that out. I'm looking forward to it. Little wormy wiggles. Drifting's here. Oh. Hi, Drifting. Keeping good vibe quotes in the community in the journal is such a good idea. Might steal that. Go for it. Go for it. We need more good vibes out there. If we find places where we can share good vibes, we absolutely should. Because there's always going to be someone who needs them. Even if we're feeling good, there might be someone who could really benefit from just having, you know, having some kind words. Hi, Carrie, how you doing? Not here for the making, we're here for the vibe and the peeps. That is good to know, buddy. And I'm glad that you're enjoying your time here. Same creation at totally different stages, so still interesting. Yeah. Like I said, I think it was just me worrying over nothing, of course. But also I think to a certain degree, like the ADHD brain being of like, you know, is it done yet? Can we move on to a new idea? So if I try and learn how to slow that down a little bit, like the delayed gratification is always a good thing. So there we go. Thank you so much for that one, friend. Appreciate it. And this pop is for you. Most crafting streams I'm in work on long-term projects, and people definitely join for the vibes. That's really good to know.